This is my transponder Snail. It's a Mushi from the TV show One Piece. I watch a lot of One Piece, so I was super excited to make this project. It's basically like a cell phone that I'm using to talk to the main character. Hello, Luffy.
Something there?
Yeah, it's me, Danny.
Good for you.
I'm using Python and Arduino to simulate Luffy AI, and I've programmed functions to make it respond to things like, thank you, thank you,
Don't worry about it.
and what's up, what's up.
Man, this island's crazy.
Things like, are you hungry?
Where's my lunch again?
And he also gets mad. You can't be king of the pirates.
You're ticking me off.
He also sings in response to other things as well. I got the Mushi off of Thingsverse. This person, shout out to them. I downloaded their files and then I put it into Fusion. I then had to edit it. I created a square for the motor and then I made a rack and pinion and then I had to make a little like levee so that way it would stay in place. What's up, Luffy?
I'm hungry.
You're always hungry.
Yes, here's today's meal.
For the code, I used a basic text or speech to text, which just takes your words and it translates them into text. I put it into my main file, and everything that the user says, I put it into the variable my text. There's two variables, one that is split into a list and one that isn't. I then take my MP3 files. I have over like 150 Luffy MP3 files. They're all just snippets of him saying a bunch of random things, and I had to organize them and put them into individual lists. To do this, I used the naming conventions of the MP3 files, so whatever it began with, that's what I called, and all of those I stored into a list that matched the naming convention of the file. In order to trigger these MP3s, I had to have trigger words, so I do have other lists. These are all of the words that the user says that triggers these MP3s. I know I said this was Luffy AI, but it's actually not. I'm sorry. It's a bunch of if statements. It essentially just matches up whatever the user is saying. If it matches one of the trigger words, then I have multiple responses built in based off of whatever the user is saying. And I also have conversation starters, conversation enders. He sings. He does a bunch of stuff. If you want to use this code, it is currently connected to the Arduino. For the Arduino, I'm using serial and math, so that way I could just send basic bits back and forth to determine whether or not Luffy is talking. That's going to make the motor move. If you don't want to use the Arduino, I do have a version of this code on my Git that does not have an Arduino attached to it.
Hey,
Hi, Luffy.
is something there?
Yeah, it's me.
Whoa,
What's up?
I feel dizzy.
Are you okay?
No.
How's the crew?
Okay.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be rude by not checking up on you. Are you mad at me?
What?
Well, I hope everything's well.
Well then. So long.
That's pretty much it. Thanks for watching.
I love you.
Bye.